Hello. I am sorry that, like, with the finer bits of text, you might not be able to read them very well. Because, my monitor is 1440p, and I have to just squish that into a 1080p area. This is Adventure Game Studio. We are going to be making a game in it. This is Photoshop. This is the project where we'll make art for the rooms. This is the project where we'll make icons for whatever. You gotta stop playing animation. Throw down. Yeah, I am streaming through my stream key instead of a direct link to Twitch today, because, you know, everything got leaked, and I changed my password, and I felt too lazy to just log back in on OBS. So I'm just doing it through the stream key today. I'm actually going to go into Streamlabs. What? Ugh. Okay. I am... What? I'm trying to log into Streamlabs so that I can get... So I can fix chat. But with having to change password and everything today, everything's logged out. I'm clicking authorize. No, I don't want pillar. All widgets, chat box, theme boxed. And then we can... All right. I shouldn't have closed that. Sorry about everything being all funky. All right, okay. Chat is fine, and it looks like so is the stream delay. Yeah. So we're just going to be making a game. This is just the compilation errors. Undefined, simple. New inventory item. That should fix that. Okay, so this is just the base game you get when you start. You can walk around on this platform. You can look at the glowing orb. And that's it. So, we're going to play music in the background, so I don't feel like I'm going insane completely. Make sure no explicit songs are in the queue. It's been like 10 minutes and we've done absolutely nothing. So that's cool. It's Lemon Demon. And open that back up. All right, now we can finally start. So So I'm thinking the starting room, there is a spear on the ground that you can just pick up, and then a hole, and then a door. And you have to use the spear to get a key out of the hole, and then use that to unlock the door. So we're going to start with just the grass. And I guess we would have like a... Do not like that contrast. So if we just do like that, have it behind and also gray, then that makes for a pretty convincing wall if you just copy and paste it upwards. Now if we also get some like lines in here, I am not exactly sure. If we like do this, do that, fill, and then create a clipping mask, then that is a really good wall. We do not need to draw the spear in this scene because it's just going to be lying on the ground. We can add that as an object later down the line. So we'll just make a little pit in a new layer. Just have like a dark, well, I guess it would be brown, light brown. It can be rough. And then on the layer below that, like an even darker brown. And then we can merge these together and create another clipping mask. Oh. I like that. I just think maybe we should just like keep going and have this go all the way down. So yet darker. And then one last layer that's practically black, but isn't at all black, and I'm dumb. Oh, no. Then we merge down, nope, nope, create a clipping mask. So that creates a somewhat convincing hole. We just need to... I feel like if we get noise, kind of not very intense noise, we can actually enhance the look of that grass. Same with this, really. Nope. Maybe not as much noise for the dirt. Maybe just a little bit for the hole. Right. I was about to say, why is the music stopped? Then I realized it's because we're playing Sick Poppy, and Sick Poppy has like a 2-minute break in the middle. So I'm just gonna skip Sick Poppy. I feel like we might also get away with adding a bit of noise to the wall. We don't want to overdo it with the noise, though. No, I don't want to delete. That is way too dark. Okay, so I don't know what to put up here. Thank you to everyone who's sticking around, because I know this is a very boring stream. Let's see. We want just like some dark green kind of like blobs near the edge as kind of like bushes. Just because, like, if you don't put anything on the edge, it's like, oh, why can't I go there? But if we put, like, bushes or something, then it's a lot. Marker on the grave. Yeah, maybe 400% noise is too much. And maybe let's also add like a little bit of yeah, if we add just 1 pixel of blur to that, then it looks like a lot. Okay. So we've got the pit, we've got the wall, we've got the grass, we've got the bushes or trees or whatever. We might want to add just like a tree like right here. And then we have to put the door somewhere. But I mean, first, of course, let's get a nice sky out here. Okay, I don't know how to make the sky look good. We could just add... We can skip schizophrenic twist. We can add a couple... nice little clouds. What I do for making clouds is I draw them and then I kind of skew them, because I find that makes just like a more natural looking cloud. Make it's a bit of a shape, and then boom, skew it. And of course we need the sun. The sun is important. I hope the sun is important in this twisted world I'm making. So we can just have the sun. But we'll have the sun behind the clouds, so you can just kind of see it peeping up. And I feel like sheep. You wear seatbelt? So I don't want to overuse the noise. That does not look good. Let's not do that. Maybe the color halftone at like 4. Okay, 4 is the... Oh yeah, that does not look good. Not look good at all. Maybe if I stylize oil paint. Okay, I like this aesthetic. And I feel like I do need to add like just like some just like dark gray border, just outline for the wall, just to make it contrast a bit better. All right, this is looking this is what we in the industry call poggers looking. So oh wait, no, I'm dumb. We need to put the tree in as an object so that the player can actually walk behind it. So right now all we do have to worry about is the door. Because if we just put the tree on the background, then the player character would just walk on top of it, which would be a little silly. Although I am going to paint it here and then just copy it into a different project. Because if I do it like this, then I can get a sense of what scale it has to be. And I do feel like oil paint would work great for the tree. And then get a nice like green for the leaves. And then noise. And and boom. If we merge down, then rasterize? Oh, can I not rasterize it? Sure. And now if we make a new clipboard, 50 times whatever, and now we've just got it. Now we've just got it here. Got our nice little tree in its own project. And we can export it. AA test game 6, and just in the game folder, we'll just make a new thing, just assets, and we can make rooms, icons, objects, and then PSD. So this is an object, so we'll put it in here as tree 0, 1. And oh, wait a second. No. We do want the door as a blarg, whatever. No problem. I know that guy's a bit picky when it comes to when you talk to him. This. Uh-oh. You can see a little bit of door there. And what we can do is like... Oh, I still have the eraser. Okay, this one, we might want to lower this to like a 2. And just like do that. Fill. Then get a nice little doorknob here. And you got a nice little door. You can't... I look at chat and I say, said a lot of interesting points. They said something along the lines of, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. Okay, so this looks just about done. If we export as... into rooms, and we put this as area 1A. So now, I know we haven't made the spear yet, but we can finally start editing this. First thing we do is get rid of the walking areas and the hot spots here, because we They just ain't it. Then we can get our new room in here. We can get a new object. Place new object here. We actually have to go to sprites. Defaults, import new sprites. Objects trio 1. And that is ID 17. So if we set this to 17, then we get a nice little tree and we can just place it wherever. Description. Tree, because it is a tree. Name Tree01. It is visible and you can click on it. Now for walkable areas, walkable area ID 1. We just kind of make a rough outline of the whole area. Make sure they can't get too close to the bushes on the left and right, because then they could just walk on top of the trees. And we don't want that. So that should be nice. If we load up our game, we can walk behind the tree. Okay, so you can get a little closer than I would want you to be able to on the right side. So we're gonna have to trim the right side. Alright. We can extend it downward a bit. Women hardly know her. And then if we select the eraser, just cut off that. And also I don't know what I want in Nick's All-Stars Brawl. To me, it's still at this point in my head where it is not real. It is just silly joke on the internet. We could definitely get away with getting closer to the wall. Yeah, I know it came out yesterday, but to me it still just isn't a thing. Don't as released, not as gay. You can't do this. Okay, I want you to be able to get a bit closer to the door. Okay, now I would like to make that a spear. No, So, if we would like, if you had like a little wood part. Wait, why is my brush so big all of a sudden? If we have a little wood part. Why am I on the eraser? If we make a little wood part, feel that it is so much chunkier than I thought. Make it a little smaller. Little like a... Why must you spam Reptar in my chat? I want that to be a little bit thinner. Bad things. And then again add the oil paint effect to it. And then we get like a little stone thing. A little stony thing up here. And then if we go into the blending options, I feel like it's texture. Yeah! It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. So I feel like that does look like a good spear. We can put this into a folder and label it spear. And we can get rid of the background and export it as an icon. I feel like there won't be many spears. We don't have to number the spears. Import new sprite. Icons spear. Now, that is how the spear will look. That's how the spear will look in the inventory. We are going to adjust this. Description. Spear. ID spear. The player does not start with it. These should both be 18. The hotspot is there. And if we actually go to general settings, none. So if we do this, everything's still fine. If we use the cheat to get the spear, then we got the... It's kind of like a little mouse pointer. That's actually just the way that worked out. Okay, so we do need to add some hotspots, which is non-objects that the player can interact with. So H pit. That is the pit, and we will label it pit in game, and the player will walk to 234-170. 234-170. And that is a walkable. Alright, that is a walkable area. So I feel like if I think about... I don't know how to... I want the tree to have a walk to point, but I'm not sure how to do that. So what I'm going to do is make it so you can't click on it and just have it be a hotspot. So if we do H tree and just label it tree, and then for this hotspot, just like rough outline of the tree. And boom. Walk 2 point would be what? 200, 157. And then walkable area. Yeah, okay. Hotspot number 3 would be H door. And it is labeled as door because it is a door. 117, 121. So I'm thinking the player has to shake the tree and then the spear will fall out. Okay, so we do need 3 variables. We need door 1 locked. Is door 01 locked? It is locked, so that will be 1. And so now if they try to use door, interact. Use door if is door 01 locked equals to 1. So if it is locked, then display the door is locked. Okay, actually I am going to just make this a variable. Oh, I know. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. Else, display, you enter the door. Actually, yeah, I can't really do much until I have a door opening sound effect and a door open sound effect and a second room that the door would lead into. Gosh, look at this. We've been coding for 33 minutes and we barely have anything functional. Yeah. So now if we start this, I haven't selected the door as a hotspot, sorry. H door, that would be this. Fill that. And let's do the same for H pit. That's good enough. So now we've got the tree, the pit, the door. And if you try to use the door is locked. And then we can have different events. In this case, a key being used. on the door. Okay, let's actually... So what we are going to do is just kind of have this village. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It's just going to be this village. And your goal is to just... What should the goal be? Let's see, what should the goal be? Lasagna. The goal is to get food. You are an adventurer. You haven't eaten in ages. And you want a nice fresh lasagna to eat. Easy. So we are going to be a little more specific on the door and call it East Wall Door. So that way the key, which we are going to make right now, is going to be the east wall key. And we can do that for the key. Maybe move it down a bit. And then blending options. Texture. And that's good. Export as. Key. We should actually, I'm going to go in and rename that to Key 01. Just because we might have multiple keys. Key. Rename Key 01. Adventure Game Studio. I am Tom. I totally didn't forget which icon on my taskbar was the game engine that we are programming in. So yeah, we can ignore that. So we are going to import new files, key, import. New inventory item. Wait, it was the key 01. It was East Wall. East Wall key. Image, it would be 19? Yeah, 19. Cursor is located at the tip of the key. Do not start with it. Yeah, okay, that looks good. So. Toy food, not real food. Do not eat. Okay. So if you interact with the tree, Oh, wait, we do need a variable for this. Has gotten spear. So this is just to check if they've already gotten the spear. Because if we don't, if we let them do it multiple times, then the game will crash as soon as it tries to give them the spear a second time. So, okay. If has gotten spear equals 0, if they haven't gotten the spear, then display as you shake the tree, a spear falls out and lands on the ground. And then player.say, wow, that could have hit me in the head. We need to remember semicolon. Else display you shake the tree. Display nothing happens. And then close that off. So now we're going to make a new object. But this would be ID 18 for the sphere. Description, spear, baseline over to true. The baseline will just be 2 so that the player's always on top of it. Name, O, spear. Visible false. There were warnings. What happens in line 20? Oh, I put the period outside of the parentheses. Okay, and then we'll have O spear dot visible equals true. And then has gotten spear is now equal to 1, because now they have shaken the spear out. And so now if we use the tree, our player will walk to the side. As you shake the tree, a spear falls out and lands on the ground. Wow, that could have hit me in the head. And now there's the spear on the floor. That is so sick. I'm going to rearrange these so that it appears before the player starts talking. And pickup object spear dot visible equals false. Player dot add inventory. I spear, and then display you picked up the spear. And then if we actually spear look. So if you choose to look at the spear, player.say almost hit me in the head. Okay, and you always want to have like tons of stuff that the player can look at. You don't want the player to be able to look at something and then like basically whatever they look at, it's just, oh, I don't see anything special about it, or whatever the generic line is. So I am going to have it so that hotspots, tree, look at tree, player.say, who knows how many things, who knows how many things are up in those branches. And then let's see. My brain just stopped working. Global variables and new variable has gotten key 01. At the start of the game, the answer would be no. So we'll have that set to 0. So with the pit, look at hotspot. Player.say there's something down there. If only I could reach it. So that's just to give the player the hint, oh, I have to find some way to reach down there. You just want to sprinkle hints around there. My throat is very sore, so I'm going to go get a glass of water. I'm just going to turn the music up and go to my be right back screen, and I'll be right back.
tissue you this new purpose, lifetime achievement award. Don't be nervous, baby. Put a billion eyes back on. Ready to stay. Natural, babe.
All right. Funny story about hydrating. One time I was on Goose's stream, and he's got affiliate. I just spilled water all over myself. And so he has like custom channel rewards and stuff. And one of them was hydrate. And one stream, we all just spammed the hydrate reward. And it was to the point where in order to redeem them all, he'd have to drink, well, like at least a gallon of water. Needless to say, hydrate is no longer a custom viewer reward on his stream anymore. He got rid of it after that. All right. Yeah, it is not it is not there anymore. So if they pick up or interact, player.say there's something down there, all right. All right. Can't. Oh my gosh. No way we got Touchtone Telephone right after Lifetime Achievement Award. This is on shuffle. It shouldn't be doing this. Can't quite get a grip on it, though. And we'll do that. What? No semicolon. And then we'll have it do that if they try to interact with it either. So interact would just be the same, so we just copy it. Four viewers? We just jumped up by 2 viewers. Hello to everyone who just joined in. Hope you are having a good day. We are working on a little adventure game here. So far, we have this tree. So far, we have this tree that you can shake a little spear out of. And then you can pick up the spear. And we're working on getting it so you can use it with the pit to get a key that's in the pit. So pit. Use inventory on hotspot. If player.activeInventory equals our spear. So if they currently have the spear equipped, I'm trying to explain the programming as I go along. just so you guys aren't completely lost. I'm working on trying to get better at explaining things as I go, which is a lot more important when I'm not just like playing a video game. So if their active inventory item is a spear, we are going to check if what's the variable called? Has gotten spear. Okay, if has gotten spear. No, it would be has gotten key 01 equals 0. So if they haven't gotten the spear already, if they haven't gotten the key already, I am dying of dysentery. Then display, you found a key at the bottom of the pit. And then player.add inventory, our key, and then has gotten key is now equal to 1 because they have gotten the key. Else display there's nothing else at the bottom of the pit. And then if they're not using the spear, then player.say I don't see how that would help. And then boom. That is our code for getting the key. So OG version of I got some falling to do. Not gonna lie. This right here, kind of a bop. I'm gonna say that. Oh. I think it would be funny if the player tries to use the spear on themselves. It'll give some generic, just like some. I don't want to impale myself. Let's do that. Player.say I don't want to impale myself. No, thank you. So if you try to use the spear on yourself, Roger will say, don't want to impale myself. No, thank you. Just because I find that humorous, which means it is funny. Comedy is subjective. Comedy is objective, I mean. I am comedy. Let's see. What is the last thing we need to do? Oh. Let's fix the pit hitbox. So now, nothing in my inventory. If I try to pick up the pit, there's something down there, alright. Can't quite get a grip on it, though. Same with if I try to interact with it. Now, if I use the tree, the spear falls out. I can pick up the spear, and I can use the spear with the pit, You found a key at the bottom of the pit. And now we have the key. And if we try to use the spear on the pit again, there's nothing else. If we use the spear on ourselves, I don't want to impale myself. No, thank you. Okay. That is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Sweet bod, more like sweet bop. Am I right? Haha. Okay. If they use their inventory, and if player.active inventory equals I key 01, if they use the east key or whatever we called it on the door, then it'll check to see if the door is locked. If is door 01 locked equals 1. If it is locked, then set it to 0 and display you unlocked the door. Else, then set it to 1 and display you locked the door. And then if they are not using the key and they're using, if they are using something other than the key on it, then player.say, I don't think that will help me. I don't think that will fit into the keyhole. Boom. Display. You enter the door. So if so now this first room is basically done. The puzzle that I wanted is here. You shake that. You use the spear with the pit. You find the key. Use the key on the door. You unlock the door. You enter the door. Currently, you don't enter the door, actually. But you can lock the door. You can lock and unlock the door. Now is the part that I love so dearly. It is drawing another room. Because we have basically completely finished this room. There's a couple of things we still have to do, but we can't do them until the next room is up, so like, and then we make a new folder, put all of this skunk in it, make sure that's still a clipping mask. And just get all of this conch in here. Make sure all the clipping masks are still there. Clouds in the sky. So now all of this is in a folder that we can just call outside east. I always forget if we're calling this the east exit. Yes, east wall. Can't do this one on stream. So next, I just want this kind of street with, I just want this street with a bunch of buildings that you can go into. So we're going to start by we're going to start by making sure this is let's do town. Let's do town 1. Hey. So what I want is like these buildings. I want like 2 buildings on each side, and then like an alleyway that goes deeper into the city. So that's gonna make this a little bit of a rocky area, and then I did the wrong freaking layer. You are one ant. I feel like, yeah. If we do that, it looks a bit better. And add noise to make it look a bit more like gravel. Oh yeah. Now, we do want to have the little pathway that leads. I'm not good with perspectives. Uh-oh. I just realized I am a little dense. So if I do that, that might look better. Over, over. If we just do this, just to make sure that once we put in the buildings, there won't be any empty space. That kind of looks like a mushroom cloud, but we can ignore it for now. A hurricane in the book. So first we'll just do like a kind of and we that does not look like the right perspective at all. Oh yeah, much better. If we kind of like do that, then have the bottom as well. And of course, this. Then we have a nice, convincing little box there. And then in the back here, we can bum-ba-da-bum. Hello. Let's make it a little like of a dirty. Yeah, like a palish. I really just need to do this outside. Uh-oh. Really just need to do that. Fake outside and then just boom, boom. And boom. We have a house. And then we can kind of do this. Because we do actually want... We do actually want the wall back. Because... do that, and then fill it. It looks just like the wall, like from a different perspective. And then if we do that again, but then grab this color. This might be a bit trickier at this angle. I will have to shrink this by to like maybe a 4 pixels. Yeah. And then create a clipping mask. And then, of course, we need to not do that. We need the door, which will be incredibly low detail. And boom. Boom. Blah, 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 blah.
What you did to yourself, what you did to the world. Take a picture or two. Set your mind as it's whirled in your head. Take a picture, it's set in your head.
So there is our little door that we came through. So that's how we would get back to that little area, even though there's not really a reason to go back. Blarg! Art difficult. I am not good at making art. I am decent at programming, that is all. Like, okay. Okay, I'm just replaying this because unlock the door, yeah. And now if we make the size 7 again. I'm so sorry for boring you guys to death. Okay, I am actually going to do that. But if it were up to me, then living would be free, and I can give you that, and I can give you that. Okay, so what we are going to do is just going to cut that section. And then redraw it, but with an archway for a nice little door. Cause you're worth saving, baby. Deregulating, baby. I'm Ronald Reagan, baby. I should just not sing. It's just... it is making the stream exponentially worse. And then we can fill that. And that looks like absolute garbage. Okay. Then we go like that. If we do that, these assets are coming out okay. Not good, not bad, just okay. Cause I can't make anything other than okay assets. I'm not good at anything. I am okay at a lot of things. Um, so that is almost done. If we just do this, bring it like here, we can make nice little doors. And we can make nice little doorknobs too. Okay. We are like halfway done with this scene. We just gotta power through the rest. We can actually... That's the door. Gunk. So we can make a new group. Kind of put it in here. Create clipping mask. And we can just actually copy and paste this. And then flip it. And nobody will ever notice. Ever. Yeah, no one will notice. It's fine. Oh my gosh. I am so tempted. Oh wait, that's smart. That's smart, actually. I can, to save time, so I don't bore you guys to death, I just flip this. I copy and paste and flip it and then recolor it. H negative. No, not one. -1. That's... I'm so dumb. Painting of a... And then watch. We get like a dark green. Boom. And then a lighter green. What are you talking about? This is not... This is not in any way cheap. You're lying. Okay, that looks fine. that looks fine. I am going to copy the sky. You know, can't have it looking inconsistent.
I told you so. And everyone says that there's no explanation, and nobody wanted to know.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Goose, for sticking around. Because if you weren't, I would be going sicko mode right now. Cause a coding stream. Marshy! Sorry about that. The cat jumped up on the table and decided to cause a ruckus. So we don't... Okay, we do need most of that. We don't need... We can actually probably get away with just putting, like... If we change this back to a size 7... I know it's 12:17 in the morning. Thank you for sticking around. And then we get this nice little gray and change the like size to like 1 pixel.
Something's terribly, terribly good. Quite misunderstood. 10,000 light years away.
Yeah, sure, that looks great.
10,000 light years away.
Okay. And then on the sides, we get a nice dark green. We go sicko. Like just like here and here. And even like here, we make sure these are nice and crisp. We get the noise, like the like ton of noise, and then the blur, it was like what, the box blur? Yeah. And then we are so nearly done. We are so nearly done. We get a bunch of pasty white clouds in the sky. And once again, sun's hiding behind this one. Ignore how horribly disfigured that sun is. And then we make it kind of like a nice little cloud there. Boom. Skew it. Copy and paste this, and then skew it in a different direction. And also upside down. And we're just gonna have to draw a new cloud. Repurposing the clouds isn't working. We can just make like a super generic looking cloud. And like skew that. And guys, we have done it. We have done it. Rooms. Area 1B. All right. Rooms. New room. Blank room. You can edit the room, change the background to area 2. Get walkable area ID 1 in here and just have it. This is a very weird perspective. Uh-oh, there's like a single tiny gap, so I can't use the fill tool. Bees, okay. So let's, but it's Control X. So right now, oh wait, that scaling is actually fine. Actually, what if we actually do just like 90% scaling? I don't know how weird that's gonna look. Oh no, that looks fine, that looks fine. And then walkable area ID 2. That would be... Boom. Use continuous scaling. Max scaling is 90. Minimum scaling is like 25. Let's do that. Okay, the coordinates would be 291, 168. 291, 168. 291, 168. Player dot change room to 291, 168 as the coordinates. Okay. Okay. We are still going strong after an hour and 45 minutes. We are in epic gaming mode, actually. Little secret about me, I have epic gaming mode. If you didn't know, well, now you do. And now, H East door, or whatever, East wall door, 291.69. Nice. So we can actually just copy and paste the script for the old door into here, because it is the same door. Yeah, it is the same door. It's just the other side, and doors work the same when it's the other side. So tract, and then we can just boom. And then except if you go through the door now, it'll change you back to room 1 with the coordinates of, let's see, 123, just 121, 121, okay. Teleport to the right. Okay. So now let's play this through. Use the tree. Shake the tree. That could have hit me in the head, whatever. Pick up the spear. Get the key out of the pit. Use the key on the door. You unlock the door, use the door. And would you look at that? Let me just make sure that this looks right. Yeah. And then you can still lock and unlock the door from here, and you can still go through it. Okay. I ran out of juices a long time ago, but I just wanted it to get it to a point where you could, like, you know, I'm gonna keep going. No concern for my well-being. Check. Should I be bragging about this? No. But am I? Checkmate, atheists. Boom. Okay, so this is the alleyway. Alleyway. H alleyway. Block 2 point is 159124. And let us check that. I am lazy, so I am just going to teleport. And then if you decide to pick up the alleyway, he'll go down, and then if you were to say, like, go through it, then sicko mode. Sicko mode, sicko mode. But we need to rename this to key 1. And we are going to save this. AGS Games AA Test Game 06 Assets PSD Icons. And then save this one. as rooms. And then close Photoshop. I don't want to save that. Save everything here. Build the exe so I can put it on Game Jolt. And then close that metaphorically. Or actually close it because I hit the wrong button. I'm going to end the stream here because I am incredibly tired. I am going to be putting this build up on Game Jolt in like a little bit after I finish the stream. So I will see you later. If you want the link to play the game, I will put it up in my Discord server once it's up. But yeah, I will be seeing you.